true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And the keeper's given it away. Jimenez shifted upfield. Ugarte. Oliveira. Aim forwards. Varela chooses to go cross-field. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Valverde plays it short. Delivered with... Oh, smashing header! No way through, so back it comes. He's had a shot! Lucas Paqueta.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Marquinhos. Long ball looking to counter. Calmly anticipates. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Marquinhos, early ball out from the back. Ugarte. It's an inviting looking ball that. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Moved on forwards. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Danilo. In again. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Oliveira with the clearance. Showing good feet. Valverde. Gabriel. Danilo. Oh, such a clever touch. Ugarte. Quality ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rafinha. It's a good run down the right. That's tidy. Danilo. Rafinha. That's going to go a long way. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Danilo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo gently done. Out of play for a throw. Valverde. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. Santos. Gabriel. Santos. Gabriel. Santos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. Oliveira does really well to win the ball there. Defending of the desperate variety. They've played it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Oliveira. Jimenez. Moved on forwards. And here's Nunez. He has found the way through. Gabriel clears it away.
Uruguay clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Araujo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Nice physical challenge. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Danilo cuts it out. Rafinha.
Brazil really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And it's been taken short. Santos looking for options. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Uruguay are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Danilo. Uruguay are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Araujo. Varela shifted upfield. Lucas Paqueta. Uruguay needing to chase the game already. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. And here's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius!
Vinicius Junior made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Ugarte makes the interception. It's a quick ball upfield. Marquinhos. Danilo. Rafinha. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, it's played into the area. Ugarte. Oliveira driven forward. Referee's given a throw. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Rafinha. Foot in. Rafinha is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Araujo tries to clear. Oliveira gets it away. And it's Danilo. Now it's Neymar. Valverde forwards and with intent. No way through there. Danilo. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Proves too strong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here. Now it's Darwin.
Marquinhos. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Varela, gently done. Rafinha. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The Arrascaeta. Ugarte. And here's Nunez. Varela's delivery. And it's played forward. Santos. Marquinhos. Neymar. Danilo. Marquinhos has a look and plays it forward. Oh, can he get onto this? That'll be a throw. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Out to the right. That's very neat. And it's hoisted clear. Brazil have reclaimed it. Casemiro. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ugarte. The Arrascaeta. Valverde. Varela. It is quite a run he's making here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gabriel. Aim forwards. The Arrascaeta. Valverde. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. Clearly not happy with that. Araujo. Ugarte. Very nicely done. Ugarte. Valverde. Played towards the other side. And here's Nunez, and a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Varela. It's really well cleared. Valverde tries to thread one through. And he's there to get it away. Valverde. Up he goes! It's a loose ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Danilo. Now it's Neymar. Ball's played through. Danilo picks it up now. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ugarte. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Neymar, Rafinha, Lucas Paqueta, and it's Danilo. And it's played in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rafinha. Varela getting this one clear. Well, the clearance is short. Lovely feet. And it's Danilo. Oh, that's nice. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. Oh, nice touch. Darwin do have a chance to counter here. Nunez tries a deft little ball, brilliantly cut out. Bruno Guimaraes, just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Santos chasing after it. Ugarte wins the duel this time. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Now it's Darwin. Ugarte. Ugarte played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Lucas Paqueta. Lobbed in behind. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Muslera sends that a long way. And he thumps it clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Danilo. Rafinha! Rafinha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha goes short. Ball swung in. Jimenez with the clearance. He has a look up. Looking for a decent ball in. Pinged towards the front line. Darwin. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Over to the left. Casemiro. Santos. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior succumbs to the pressure. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Nunez is onto it in a flash. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Oh, this looks sharp. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jimenez shifted upfield. Ugarte aim forwards. And the ball's come loose here. Gabriel trying to keep this in. Out again for a throw-in. It's run loose here. And the pass is intercepted. Deftly away. Varela, gently done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Think Nunez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Valverde with the short one. Moved on forwards. Now it's Rafinha. Out to the right. Danilo. Rafinha. Nicely shaped cross. And that has been cleared. That's been drilled forward. De Arrascaeta. Spread out to the left. De Arrascaeta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Arrascaeta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good ball. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Bruno Guimaraes forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter. Varela cuts out the pass. Santos. Neymar. He's being... There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Nunez, And it's made its way to him. Nice control. Lucas Paqueta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bruno Guimaraes. Uruguay are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Santos gets into some space. He's got away. Played into the middle. Jimenez gets good distance on it. Araujo has played it long. It's just beyond his reach. And they've got rid. He is through here. Vinicius Junior. Cleared away. And here's the chance to counter. Oliveira up towards the front line. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's played forward. Marquinhos tries to clear. And it's Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Paqueta. Oliveira does really well to win the ball there. Danilo. And that has been clubbed away. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Ugarte. Araujo, nicely aimed pass. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets it away. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in. Real chance! He scores!
Uruguay, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Uruguay get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos, oh, good-looking ball. Valverde. Araujo, that's a sharp pass. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oliveira, gently done. And they've got a throw. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's good play. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos could try cutting inside here. Neymar, hot chance! Danger averted for now. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's come loose. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Nunez chasing after it. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Jimenez, oh, there's a probing ball. Ugarte. Danilo getting this one clear. Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Varela goes forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel shifted upfield. And it's Danilo. Danilo gently done. And he's... Rafinha! Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's the throw. Araujo. Oliveira, nicely aimed pass. The Arrascaeta. And there's green grass ahead of him. And there's the end of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Uruguay really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Nunez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Casemiro. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos driven forward. Ugarte. Valverde. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Jimenez. Araujo. Ugarte. Varela. De Arrascaeta. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Santos. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. He is just caressing the ball. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Brazil with another corner. Oh, what a climb! Caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. And here's Neymar into the channel. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he spark a counter here? Valverde done delicately. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Valverde. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
That has been knocked clear. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Can he? And the shot! They've played it short. Danilo with the cross. And that's out of reach. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Marquinhos. Santos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oliveira. Araujo aimed forwards. Danilo. Marquinhos. Danilo. Rafinha. Jimenez. Played towards the front line.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. Clipped into space. Casemiro attempts a clearance. Tries the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. Moved on forwards. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Danilo, oh, that's a clever looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Santos. Santos charging forward down that flank. No, he can't get past him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oliveira. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. That's really well manoeuvred. And claimed it back swiftly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. Casemiro. Oh, super find.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Varela aimed forwards. Rafinha. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played back to the goalkeeper. Danilo. Looks to the other side. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Danilo. Rafinha. Rafinha, that's a delicate pass. Gabriel cuts out the pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gabriel played up towards the front line. Rafinha. Neymar. Oh, good spread. Great run on the overlap here. Danilo with the cross. Varela gets it clear. And that's a throw. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. De Arrascaeta. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Rafinha. Neymar with a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nicely intercepted. Plays it out wide. And the ball is out of play. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos, and it goes cross-field. Varela looking to hit the byline here.
Uruguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Danilo. Lucas Paqueta.
Uruguay may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
A chance to play it in. Corner given. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a look and plays it forward. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Casemiro. De Arrascaeta.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Marquinhos. Marquinhos, long ball upfield. And it's Neymar. Oliveira makes the interception. Varela, oh, good-looking ball. Santos. Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Valverde. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Varela, gently done. Rafinha. Danilo. It's Vinicius! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a little off target. Casemiro. Oliveira. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. He's in plenty of space here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Valverde. Valverde shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. And it's Neymar. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior! And again the keeper stands strong. Araujo. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. De Arrascaeta. Lucas Paqueta. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Oliveira. That's a sharp pass. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lucas Paqueta wins the duel this time. And it's Neymar. Played out to the right. Played into space out wide. Rafinha. Very nicely done. Cross from Rafinha. Now it's Darwin. Over to the left. Nunez. Now it's Darwin. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Forward it goes. Rafinha. Now he's off and running. Oliveira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Casemiro. Gabriel. Aim forwards. That's a good run down the left. Jimenez. Oliveira. Oh, this looks sharp. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And can he finish it? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Valverde. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Arrascaeta, played out to the left flank. And here's Nunez. And here's Nunez. Can he deliver? Ugarte. Valverde! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Marquinhos spread out to the left. Santos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Varela gently done. Caught offside that time. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Araujo, aim forwards. Casemiro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Jimenez. Varela. That's a lovely, neat pass. Marquinhos. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lucas Paqueta. Great work on the overlap. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Ugarte. Quality ball. Araujo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Ugarte. And here's Nunez. And he shoots! Lucas Paqueta. Well timed, excellent interception. Ugarte. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. That's tidy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! It's there! Messi!
so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
Uruguay really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gabriel cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes. They'll have one final crack at it. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Neymar.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Over to the left. That's very neat. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
The Arrascaeta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rafinha, and here's Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha, now it's Rafinha. Jimenez gets it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Picks it up out wide.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
To Arrascaeta. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rafinha. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Danilo passed it in a wide position. And that has been cleared.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Calmly anticipates. De Arrascaeta. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's having a go. That was travelling. He is through here. So what can they make of this? Ugarte does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Proves too strong. Gabriel. Valverde. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Shoots! Time to deliver. So who's he picking out? Danilo clears it away. Valverde. This is intriguing. Next goal critical. It's a very... Oh, smashing header! Goal! Uruguay! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. But the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Aimed in towards the centre. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. And here's Neymar. And that was very necessary. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a cute ball. Chips it through. He's found a way through.
Uruguay clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Casemiro. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Very much into the last knockings. Valverde. Jimenez. Oh, can he get onto this? Marquinhos cuts it out. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Danilo. Brazil cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well time, excellent interception. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil have to get it into the box and quickly. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Oliveira, that's a chance, surely! Decent enough try.
Bruno Guimaraes is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Danilo.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Brazil really don't have...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Played towards the other side. Santos chasing after it. Araujo. Varela. That has been cut short. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's neat. They need to get it in quick. Turns and goes back. Oh, great play.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That pass has been well intercepted. 4 extra minutes added on. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes looks to the other side. Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo. Chooses to go back. And here's Neymar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Guimaraes. Now here's the delivery. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Araujo. Ugarte. Araujo forwards and with intent. Danilo shifted upfield. The final seconds now. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Araujo can get it clear. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. They are right into last chance territory. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. Neymar with a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He came in hard, very hard. Rafinha. Danilo. And it's Neymar. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. It's anyone's ball now. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Varela. There are a few waiting for it. Fired deep towards the back post. Casemiro getting this one clear, and the counter is on. Now it's Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. Danilo. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Rafinha. Rafinha! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Getting this, and that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, los jugadores hoy están acompañados por niños de un equipo local.